we will to reflect on a matter that is very, very, very germane to your growth and development and to your personal well-being. It is that word, that feeling, that phenomenon called joy. We used to sing that song as we were growing up. Brother, tell me what you have. I have joy, 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 joy of the Lord, joy everlasting, joy that reigneth forevermore. Sister, tell me what you have. I have joy, 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 joy of the Lord, joy everlasting, joy that reigneth forevermore. What this thing we call joy? Joy can be said to be the senior sister or senior brother or the mother of happiness. Joy is the extreme feeling, extreme happiness, higher level of happiness and sense of satisfaction, sense of well-being that you feel right deep within you. Joy is expressed more with calmness of face, calmness of demeanor, smiles on the face, soft chuckles. Joy trembles within your heart of heart, within your sense of being, within your inner being. That's where joy resides. Happiness easily manifests on your face, on your demeanor, but joy resides within. You feel joy and you feel calm. You just put a smile on your face. That is why for those of us that believe in the Bible and believe in God and the Bible doesn't often use the word, it uses the word joy. In Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 47, God requires us, expects us, implores us to serve him with gladness of heart and joyfulness. You to look at it. If your children relate with you with joy in their heart, not happiness now, joy, how do you see that your children appreciate you for who you are, for whatever you're able to do for them, whether in the abundance or in the little or not so much. You see that your children rally around you, they smile, you see whatever you do for them, you see smile on their face. Thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate you, Mom. That's not happiness, that's joy. You can see it on their face. That sense of contentment, that sense of appreciation, that sense of well-being. Okay, they are expecting to eat something outstanding for their dinner, but somehow the business deal for the day did not carry out as you expected. Thus, you came home, you could not come home with those tantalizing things you have promised. And when I'm coming back from when that business gels, don't worry, I will branch at that eatery and get such and such. So their mouth have been watering. But with the little you got, you couldn't get what you promised them, you get just something that is still good. They receive, after you explain to them, they took it and still give you that hug, that warm, and they say, thank you, Dad, thank you, Mom. We appreciate you, we love you. I love you, Dad, I love you, Mom, I appreciate you. That's what we're talking about. And it's also been proven in social psychology that joy, a joyful heart, a joyful well-being is a great facilitator of personal growth and development and achievements in life. Because joy stems from the sense of well-being, from the sense of appreciation of your personality, of who you are, of what you are, of the little or much you're able to achieve. You feel that contentment inside you, of the few lives or little lives you're able to help or assist in your journey, in the journey of life. So joy stems from that sense of accomplishment, that sense of well-being. It may be little or much. You have that sense of fulfillment, that sense of achievement, no matter how small. Even though there are setbacks, but you still have that assurance within you. Yeah, they are yet. Setbacks are part of life because you are a work in progress. You win small, you lose small, but you continue to grow. Because you know that when there's life, there's always a better tomorrow. So that is what we are reflecting on today, to encourage you and I. And we also give some hints, about between 4 and 6 hints on how you can cultivate your joy, how you can maintain your joy. And also learned from the fellowship yesterday that it is very dangerous. It's not wise to allow anyone or anything to disturb your joy, destroy your joy, hamper your joy, or dampen your joy. Though a lot of things will happen in life to show you otherwise. That is why we keep repeating it on this platform, this channel, that your sense of self-concept is very germane to your well-being, to your joy and happiness and growth and development in life. Sense of who am I here to achieve? What have I been able to achieve so far in spite of? So all those things are important. So after you have established your self-concept, knowing that who you are, you may not be the president of your nation. You may not be the chairman of your company. You may just be a partner or you're a worker in your establishment. You may just be a student, a work in progress. But you know that you still have a better tomorrow. As long as the sun shines, you have a better tomorrow. And your story will be sweeter than it is today. You're a work in progress. So you have that sense. Then after that, Lucky, thank you for reflecting with me. You're welcome. After that, you have your self-esteem. That is, whatsoever you're able to achieve, whatsoever status you have now, be proud of it and be happy with it. Don't allow anyone to talk you down, to call you names, to do that one. That is their opinion anyway. Because they are not your God. God is the Alpha and Omega, your creator. He is the one in charge of your today and your tomorrow. You know that and you have that sense of well-being. Isn't it? So it's very dangerous to allow anyone to do that for you. Anyone that have ears to hear, even when they are talking at you, just look, okay. You are stupid, you are foolish. You know you are not foolish. You might have made some mistakes, some errors. It's part of life. Just learn from them, dust it off, and move on to the next level. Tomorrow is another day. Well, that's why I say when there's life, there is hope. Like they say, pardon me, allow me, I like to use, because in counseling we use what we call heuristic rules. Heuristic rules are adage, idioms, word of our elders that are germane to whatever we are discussing, and we use it to explain. That's going from the known to the unknown. So sometimes you may come out, we may be using one proverb or the other. But when you use it in a Nigerian language, we also give it the English interpretation so that you can understand perfectly. Yoruba says, "Ẹni tó kú ní tiẹ̀ tán." I repeat, "Ẹni tó kú ní tiẹ̀ tán." That is the person that is dead, that is finished. Is the person that is dead, that's why the Bible even says, a living dog is better than a dead lion. So when there's life, there is hope. You don't know what tomorrow holds. Only God knows what tomorrow holds. But your point and my point is that you don't give up. I don't give up. Whatever journey you're embarking on, whatever your endeavor. So that your joy is very pertinent to your well-being, to your success. Joy is inside you. It's not a function of what you have or what you possess or the dress you wear. It's a function of your sense of self-concept, your sense of well-being, your sense of who you are and what you can achieve, what you can be tomorrow. That's why when you read the Bible, it makes you be very wise and make you comfortable. It says somewhere in the Bible, I think it's Luke chapter 12, verse 15. It says, the life of a man does not consist in what he possesses or what he has. Because all those are temporary. It's your character, your personality, your sense of being that counts most. That's why don't give up on working on yourself to become a better version of yourself, moment by moment, day by day. Okay, so please share your comments and your questions in the comment section. If you've not subscribed to my channel, the Senuga Reflection, please subscribe and give thumbs up to let us know that we are communicating. Because communication is a two-way process. I transmit, then you receive, then you transmit back to me. Get feedback. Please, it's very, very important. So let's have your thumbs up, let's have your comments, and let's have your subscription so that we continue to flow and grow together and learn together. Okay, so this joy we're talking about can be cultivated. You can grow it from one level to another level. Even Jesus said, you have not asked anything from the Father, but I'm encouraging you, ask from the Father. Ask that your joy may be full. Why? Because he's the supreme being, he's the supreme intelligence, he's the ultimate being, the super force, the almighty, the creator of heaven and earth, is the giver of wisdom and knowledge. That's why if you lack wisdom, I say, ask me, I will give you wisdom. Try it. I was in a bus one day. That time we used to have Molue in Lagos, Nigeria. Molue is a public transport vehicle that is very big. We have some sitting, some standing, and sometimes it can be just parked. So this particular woman was, in Molue, there is always a lot of gist when people read because of the stress of the day and so on, and the journey can be long. Molue is always for long distance transits. So this lady was just sharing her experience with her friend. She said, you know what, my friend? I think she is a single mother. I think the husband was late then. So she was the one taking care of the children. So one of her daughters just graduated from the training school. I think she want to for hairstyling, call it hairstyling. So in that case, you have to, before you can do the graduation ceremony, you have to buy the equipment, the major equipment, which is the hair dryer and maybe the watch stands and some other things. So that time she didn't have money to do that, and she said in-laws, the mockers, were there waiting, mocking, saying what will happen. She said she perceived their mockery, but she believed there was a God in heaven. She was telling her friend, I was not listening to them. She was speaking loud, so because I believe that whatever a child of God come across, there's a lesson for you to learn from me. So I was able to learn something from her, because with her friend. She said when she was at her tail's end, she couldn't go to the in-laws for money for assistance so that her daughter could graduate and start her own business. He said she went to God in the middle of the night. She stripped herself naked before God and said, Almighty God, see me, see how I'm striving. Don't let me be put to shame. Arise, oh God, and help me out. Provide money. Bless my business so that I have money to help this girl to continue in her own journey of life. We shall not be put to shame. She told her friends, you know what, friend? God worked in mysterious ways. He said her business just picked up. She was able to procure those necessary equipment, and her daughter graduated success. Call it freedom. Graduated successfully from the training, and she was able to set up her own business. So you can see. So God is there. So the Supreme said, you have not asked anything from the Father, but when you ask, and you will get answered, that your joy may be full. So our joy, part of your joy, is to know that you have a Father in heaven, you have a God there who is watching over you, who is ready to take care of you and your needs and that of your family. If only you can trust him and believe him and look up unto him. And that's why that place says in Psalm 121, say, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. From where come my help? Come from the Lord. You don't achieve anything by weeping and crying. Your detractors, your enemy, whatsoever, will want to see you weep and cry and go about with morose face and be trudging along the street. But be bold, raise up your head and believe in that your God who never slumber nor sleep. That you have a Father, you have a God in heaven. That's why I call him Heavenly Father. It's Jehovah El Shaddai. Is merciful and gracious. So talk to him. He will do what only he can do for you. So that is it, beloved people. This channel is about relations, it's about life matters, it's about tales that touch the heart. And in any relationship, you know you need joy. Because you cannot be joyful and your partner is sad. So what can you do to help your partner to regain his or her joy? So once you practice these tips, then you'll be able to transmit it to your partner. Okay, encouraging yourself. So the first one we shall talk about is expression of gratitude. Expression of gratitude. You see, if you cannot be grateful to human beings, how can you be grateful to God? I ask, if you cannot be grateful to human beings around you, how can you be grateful to God? You are not even grateful to your children. They are your children. They are supposed to wash your car, wash your clothes, iron, isn't it? Are they children? No. Yes, they are. But whatever your children are able to do for you, even serving you on the table, say, Dad, okay, you have just come back, please take this cup, have a drink. You say, Tayo or John, thank you. Look at the expression on the face of the child. It's your child, you just say, get me a cup of water, get me ice water from the fridge. Or get that fruit for you. Okay, help me to peel that orange, Cecilia, and give her, she cut it and give it to you. And you suck in it. You just take it for granted because it's your child. That's not the best. You are shooting yourself in the leg. So once you appreciate those little gestures, I learned that when I went to serve in Anambra State many years back. When the children finish eating, they will say thank you to their dad and mom for the food provided for them. Say thank you, Dad. Thank you, Mom. So, so now to God Almighty, for you to be able to sleep and wake is by His grace. For you to be able to go out and come back home safely every day is by His grace. Many people go out and are able to come back home the same way they went out. Some go out, some mishap happen. We have some sick people outside there. Maybe inside the bus or inside the public vehicle or whatsoever just happen. A lot of things happen. A lot of collateral damages happen in life. Maybe pickpocket pick your purse. So how do you get back home? Your transport fare is there, is in the purse. Your other documents are there, your cards, ID, all those things, driver license. How do you do? Then you go and you come back home. A lot of things happen. Some sick people will just say, don't you see I was walking and you step on me. You did not do it deliberately. The person just give you a slap, bam. And from that slap, a lot of things happen. But for you to go out and come back home safely, even say you drive yourself, somebody can bash your car. Like somebody did some time ago. I was just going, JJ. He just hit me at the back, broke part of the rear light. What happened? Excuse me, what happened? He said, sorry, sir. Easy brake. And the passenger in the back also came down and said, sorry, sir, easy brake. The damage could have been more than that. So just by God's grace, you go out, you come back home safely. So don't take anything for granted. And after that, he took his car from behind me because I had to block him and say, man, what happened? You hit me from the back. I was not speeding. I didn't brake anyhow. I don't know how could it have happened. He could not explain. He just said, it's the brake. And after that, he drove off and his brake still performed normally. So what could have happened? Only God knows. So gratitude will give you joy that you go. It's a friend that said it. He said, Mr. Nuga, you see, he said it in Yoruba. He said, it's not that you know how to drive or you know how to do anything, but whenever you go out to work and you're able to get home safely, just thank God it's not you. So I learned from that, and it's been in my subconscious since then. So part of what I've said stems from what my friend shared. He said Yoruba, whoever goes out, come back home safely should be giving thanks and appreciation to God. For you to be able to eat, and your body is able to digest the food conveniently, and your body is able to assimilate it. You think, how do you control the digestive system? It's beyond your control. It's reflex action. How the wall of the stomach produce the let me just say digestive medium containing dilute hydrochloric acid and enzymes. Are you the one that is controlling that? It's beyond your control. Then in the small intestine, where the absorption of digestion takes place, is it within your control? That is why those people that are undergoing depression or anxiety, it affects their GIT. So they have indigestion. No matter the quality of the food, they suffer indigestion because the hormonal balance has been disturbed. And they suffer also malabsorption. That is why they can eat whatever. You just see that they are just getting slimmer and slimmer. And things like that happen. So just the bottom line, for you to be able to maintain your joy, learn to be a grateful being. Operate with a heart of gratitude always. Always like to see the positive aspects of life. There are so many negatives. That's why somebody said, those that look at the sun don't see the shadows. Look at the bright side. It's not that the shadows are not there. So but when you look at the sun, you look at the stars, you see positive things. Like the Bible says, there's a glory of the sun, there's a glory of the moon, there's a glory of the stars, and stars differs in their glory. So there's a glory to your life. Try to believe that. So number 2, have positive relationships. The flock you flow with will affect your mentality and your joy. If you're always listening to gossip, bad news, complaining, look at this one is not, that one is not good, this one is not good, that one is not good, this one is not good, that one is not good, your thought patterns will be disturbed. So you don't flow with negatives. Negatives abound, no doubt. But don't let negative rule your life. Are there no more positives around you? Are there no positive in your life? Is there no positive in the life of your spouse? Is there no positive in the life of your children? Don't look at the mistakes of the children. Is there nothing good your child has done for you, been able to do for you? Don't say never. That's why the Bible says, don't call anybody useless. Nobody is useless. If you don't believe it, please share in your comments and let's flow together. So please flow with positives. Those people you relate with will affect the level of your joy. The sheep that flows with the wolves will learn to howl, because every evening they go out. The sheep will not want to be left out. No matter his voice, it will start to, maybe it will come out, isn't it? That is it. So if you flow with the negatives, you find yourself that no matter what, they pull you down. So work on that, please. Work on that. So then, try to make yourself of good use of value to people around you. Okay? Like Zig Ziglar said, if you want to be happy in this life, try to make as many people as possible happy, and happiness will flow to you. To be happy in this life. And somebody also gave an illustration. He said, if you make honey sandwiches, there's no way you make honey sandwiches that some honey will not rub off on your fingers, isn't it? So illustration means try to make as many people as possible happy in their life, joyful in their life. You see yourself that, because you are always working to make, so try to help as many people as possible along your path of life. Your joy will increase. Don't look down anybody, no matter how small. You can help somebody. It can be with word of encouragement. It can be a little advice. It can be a little help here and there. Like somebody sang, if you see somebody falling by the way, carrying a heavy load, stop and say, can I help you along some distance with that load? It's figure of speech anyway. But you see somebody struggling with some challenge that you can help with one way or the other, help, and you'll be happier for it. That's the third one. The fourth one, find meaning in life. Meaning for your life. Work as self-actualization. Why am I here? What can I achieve? What can I do? When you start to focus on that, then all the negativities will not have any place in you. So try to contribute to issues and things around you that add value to people's life. Shaki, you are welcome. Thanks for reflecting with me on this Inuga reflection. God bless you. Shakti, are you okay? I think you are from India, right? I'm reflecting from Nigeria. So please, thumbs up, subscribe, and share your comments. So try to contribute by helping others in their struggle, like I said, and engage in positive activities around you. Things that add value to your community, to your institution, to your establishment. If they see you, you'll be happy with yourself. Your joy will be full. When you get to office, you just see that whichever, even though it's not your department. I'm not saying you should be intruding into their department, but you see that they are struggling in that department, you can just say, Mr. John or Mr. Daniels, I see that. Can I please give you one or two suggestions about that thing? You just suggest and they do it. Don't say, you know you can help them out with it, with the wisdom and knowledge you have. You let them struggle with it. Though they didn't ask you, but you can offer. It's for them to reject. You are not imposing yourself, you are suggesting. And as you see them succeed, you see that your joy will be fuller, because you'll be happy because you can see other human beings achieving and succeeding and excelling. Because those people you have helped can see the expression, they'll be happy because of their sense of fulfillment and achievement. So work on your joy. Once again, as we're rounding off, this is Nisinuga Reflections. Thank you for reflecting with me. Share your comments and work for your fullness of joy. Once again, situation may happen around you to try to disturb your joy, but do whatever you can not to allow it. And it starts from you within. Things will happen around you. Whatever happens around you, whatever people say, whatever do, they are not within your control. But the way you respond, the way you think is within your control. Okay? Thanks so much once again. God bless you. Till we meet tomorrow. Same channel, around same period. God bless you.